Oh, hello, good evening, and welcome to this evening's live stream of Tomb Raider 2013. Should be hopefully good fun. Good afternoon, Meryl. Good evening. In answer to your question, they tasted delicious, very fluffy and slightly tangy flavour to it as well. The creme pog this evening, well, creme pog guy. The more than one, obviously. Very, very nice. We had savoury, we had sweet, and much thicker than the sort of the crepe kind of style pancakes that most people make on pancake night on Shrove Tuesday. And very almost sort of cushiony. They were like, I was actually quite surprised by how they just came out like little pillows of deliciousness. So yes, well worth making. I highly recommend that recipe. Anyway, let us head on over to the game, shall we? Press play. Play. There we go. Oh, good evening, Omni Revan. You're doing rather well. That's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, phew. Very good to know. Oh, as my hand healed. It was on its way, and then unfortunately this evening it got knocked again, right on the wrist, right there. So I spent this evening sort of having that slightly sickening feeling again, almost like a almost like a break. Actually, it feels like the same sort of feeling that you get when you break a toe or another, like maybe a fracture or something. I can, though, even though it's very painful, I can pick up my coffee cup tonight, though. That's good. Carb coma. Not quite, actually. We managed to...
Oh, shit.
Managed to, I think, to have just the right amount of pancakes. Right, yeah, so they've all gone down ahead of Lara, haven't they? The plan is, I think, to go down to the boat. It's the helicopter we came down in. We've always got to get that scrap. That sweet, sweet scrap. Always good. Why is it all ominous? I mean, at this point, as far as she's concerned, she's just going down to meet her friends. Making you hungry, I have Rudy's for dinner and leftover Dion's. What is that? I am intrigued. But yes, this evening, this year, Mrs. Soup in particular is very eager to have sort of appropriate food for every sort of every excuse we can find in the calendar for a holiday or a festival. And this evening was perfect because not only was it Shrove Tuesday, but also today is St. David's Day. So, I mean, we normally do creme pog anyway, but it was doubly good to have Welsh pancakes on this particular Shrove Tuesday. You see, now the ominous music makes sense. Headshot. Really, is everything smoked. So I have a moist brisket. Ooh. Regular and spicy sausage and smoked turkey. Dion's make sub sandwiches, so I have half a meatball sub and half an Italian sub left. Fair enough. That sounds delicious as well. In its own. A meatball sub. Mmm. Shit! Missed. I meant to say shoot. Missed again! Oh no! Come on now, don't panic, Lara, don't panic. No reason to panic. I don't know how he hasn't reacted to having an arrow just go past his head twice, though. How did he not see that? So yes, tomorrow I have that preliminary conversation with the intriguing production crew behind the query that I mentioned a couple of, was it in the last stream maybe, or a couple of streams ago? It should be interesting.
Waste of time. Stay focused. Just keep moving. What?
Headshots. All about the headshots. That's me. All about the headshots. Also, Mrs. Soup is very much enjoying watching The Witcher Season 2. I hope it goes well as well. I have some other bits and bobs planned for tomorrow as well. Some filming and editing, if all goes according to plan. I suspect I may not really be able to go into detail about anything that we say in the meeting, but I can definitely report back on its general character. So we shall see. It's funny, you'd think that someone would notice all these torches flailing and going out, wouldn't you? I guess not. Oh, is that a secret tomb nearby? I believe so. Indeed, too focused on their own problems. It's a life lesson. If you focus too much on your own problems, you'll never see the protagonist's headshot coming. It's like my dad always used to say. Yeah. But yeah, today I got some, oh man, roughly halfway through the Before the Batman novel. I should have it done before Friday. Well, what are you making of it so far? I'm only about halfway through myself, actually. I put it down and I need to get back on it. Oh. I don't envy that sort of story, though, because they have to sort of set things up in a way that doesn't give anything away. You know, it's a difficult writing task. Stormguard Sanctum.
Tears won't bring me back, girl. That's what Roth would have said. I just can't believe he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
No more stories about my parents No more mountain climbs. God, I wish they killed me instead. But they didn't. I'm here. I'm alive, and I'm certain that no boat or plane is going to get us off this island. At least not yet. I know the answer has something to do with Himiko and that monastery. I have to do something. I have to stop this.
Well, I mean, the initial reports from the movie are that, oh. I seem to have... Oh, I have some chocolate on my t-shirt. Chocolate and something sticky. It's been a good pancake day, apparently. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Sorry. Well, there. Yes, I'm glad you can't see it. I sort of, my thumbs went onto something, some syrup, basically. That's just probably some honey, actually. Anyway, whose movies? Nolan's movies, of course. Nolan. You know those films that we promised that we'd never tell anyone about? Okay, I think this is going to be a pull and swing, isn't it? Or maybe not in that direction. Interesting.
Greetings, sire. Your stronghold awaits you.
Hello, Nolan. Hello. Ah. Oh, there's one. That didn't really do anything. What's the benefit of that, I wonder? There we go. Do you know we haven't booked? I haven't booked my tickets yet for the film. Stunning as that may be. Oh no, okay. Crikey. Need to get through there before the gas builds up again, is that it? There we go. And then we have a series of torches here. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. That nope, that did not work. There we go. We blow that stuff up. We can burn it, I guess. Okay. And get ready with the pick. There we go. Voila! It's funny, these rooms are always slightly smaller than I think they're going to be. So the honey is slightly bothering me. It's funny how rare real flaming arrows are, but in every moving video game. Yeah. Okay, I can live with the chocolate. I just don't want to keep on sticking my hand to things. See, look, there's writing off the screen there. But it doesn't look as though graphics options. Yeah. Full screen. On. Display 1, yeah. I don't seem to be able to sort of tell it where the active screen is, which is a little bit annoying. Depth of field. Yes. Good evening, Charmanar. I thought I saw you booting up The Witcher just before. I wasn't sure if I'd have the pleasure of your company this evening. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Back into Skyrim. Never gets old, this Skyrim. Never gets old. Yeah, so I gather Chernobylite sounds really interesting. Not tested the new survival or fishing yet. Oh, are there new settings in Skyrim? New things to do? Oh, crikey, blimey. I can scarcely imagine such a world. Playing through a DLC. I've already played, but it seems that although I'd bought it years ago, I never played it. Well, that's always a pleasant surprise, isn't it? Is that the, is it Blood and Wine or something?
I saw a lot of dead soldiers.
Oh, shit. You see any Oni?
Yeah, Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Seriously, brother. What did you see?
Look, whatever...
Oh, no. Oh, no! Yeah, that was foolish. That was foolish. Why did I do that? Dead. Oh, I got 2 skill points to spend. Blood and Wine feels like the south of France. That time we got into a fight on the Riviera. Bow expert. Ah, it's locked. Rats. Nope. Can we not buy any more? Ooh. Oh, actually, there's one we haven't got. Scavenging. Loot an enemy corpse to receive extra ammunition. Hearts of Stone, this one is called. Was a game of the year edition, Witcher 3, which had all the DLC. It just turns out I never finished playing everything, which is awesome, because now there is new Witcher stuff for you to discover. Yes. Orienteering. Collectibles will be visible on the map and glow through walls while survival instinct is active. There we go. Now we've got the specialist here, but we've got no skill points to spend on it. Let's see what we can do in terms of our weaponry. Can we improve? Port vented slide. Recoil compensation improves accuracy for increased damage. Okay. Oh, bow. Nope, we've got all of the bow upgrades. Shotgun. Oh. Wrapped stock. Wrapped folding stock further steadies weapon while firing. Oh, well, we've already... Aviatrix gorilla. This makes Lara look like a jungle warfare gorilla. Is that like Rambo, Lara? Mountaineer. Meh. Demolition. It could be fun. Sure shot. Competition style archery suits. High boots for and forearm guards. No. Let's go for gorilla. I want to see Rambo. Lara. Kind of tactical Lara, I guess. Okay. Makes her look like a silverback gorilla. Exactly. She charges at the enemies on her knuckles with alarming pace.
Storm Guard warriors, today we stand on the brink of a great change. The enemy fleet that sails our shores will be the last to ever attempt an invasion of our beloved Yamatai. The rage of our great Sun Queen will raise up a mighty storm, and we will ride forth upon the winds to destroy them. But when we emerge victorious, we will not stop. A new day will dawn as our Queen's light will reach across the ocean to touch all lands. While we of Yamatai bask in the warmth of her grace, those who oppose us will burn.
I have a special edition of The Witcher 2 on Xbox 360. It's got signatures on it. I think the production team signed it or something. Or someone signed it. Maybe the previous owner signed it. Yep, I was. I once played this game.
I was on a crew that was sent to the monastery. We saw a lot
Okay,
of dead soldiers.
okay. Just got to...
Yeah, look, I don't want to talk about it.
best of all,
Look, whatever they are, whatever
I actually came across it in an Oxfam shop as well.
I'm not going back.
Stay here, I'll check it out.
No, don't check it out. No, oh no. He's gonna find me. Maybe not. You have a signed copy. Apparently, yeah. I mean, I can always, if you want, I can take a photo of it. See if we recognise the signatures at some point. Oh, you stupid rock in the way of the arrow. Miss! No! No! Ah! Always happens. Oh, not flipping dogs as well. Oh, I'm gonna get deaded. I'm gonna get deaded. I just know it. Heck off, wolf. Aha, I think they've lost it. Oh no! Ah! How can you even see? How can I even see what? Ah! Okay, I can go back to my bow now. Oh no, no, he hasn't lost me. He knows exactly where I am. Ah! It's very dark too. Oh, sorry about that. I guess it is quite dark, isn't it? See, now that's Rambo in the swamp with a bow and arrow. All video games are too dark. If you want, I can turn up the brightness a touch, if that helps. There we go, brightness. Yeah, that looks a bit better on the stream, as far as I can see. Oh, yeah. Exit the forest through the wolf cave. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Oh, there were wolves in the cages down there.
Like the ones in the forest. They're breeding them?
Okay, go, swing, and... We don't have to kill them, they're in a cage. Makes the nights beautiful. Ooh. I really do. I really need to get into and complete The Witcher 3 at least. Bats on the move. Nothing here worth collecting? No? I guess not. Interesting. Normally you're sort of rewarded for going the wrong way, aren't you? For having a bit of an explore. Anyway, let's go where the bats were going. Oh, we're back at the shanty town. Interesting. The palace is on fire. Is there a camp up here, or...? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now this is something they really built on a lot in
You there, Lara?
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Alex, I've been trying to reach you all morning.
We just got to the beach. Boat's in pretty bad shape. Without the right tools, we might have trouble getting it up and running. Could sure use your help down here.
See what you can do. I'm on my way.
Watch yourself out there.
With the the interconnected locales and joining up the dots on the map as you proceed. Okay. So now what? Do we climb over there? Oh, right, yes, yeah, okay. Of course, there's a janky lift system. What do they call it? Ski lift system. How do we get onto these things? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Gondola. Gondola transport. Okay.
Lara, are you there? Alex said that you're on your way down.
I should be there soon. I need to tell you something.
What's going on?
I don't think we can leave this island. Something is keeping us here.
Especially the barbed wire and
We
the
have to go
spikes.
back to the monastery.
Are you
Not particularly
sure?
welcoming.
Yes, Sam. I need you to keep this to yourself for now. I'm going to help Reyes fix that boat, but then I'm taking it inland.
Lara, I don't know about this.
Just trust me. It's the only way.
All right. You be careful.
The fast way down.
Damn it! No!
I have to jump over there, am I? Well, that's a very long way to jump. No, I won't do that. Maybe if I can... There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Meryl works as some sort of spy. Either that or
It's
for the
too
Illuminati,
quiet.
one or the other.
Hey! She's here! Go! Go! Use the line!
Ow.
Flush her out of there! Get down
Oh! That was not my fault, but you know, okay. Double O revenge. Maybe they're both spying on each other. Oh no! Ow.
Kill my brothers, now you die!
Hang on, mate. You just killed loads of your brothers. You sent them flying off the ship.
Hold still!
Yeah.
The whole thing is gonna fall!
Type across the mid-back.
Howard! And I'll stop shooting! I don't want to die! Hold still!
Okay. Arm jump. This is ridiculous. that's what they want you to say. They want you to think. Spies clearly work lots of shifts. Oh. Okay, Lara, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, shotgun. Oh no! I pressed B too soon. That's my third death of the evening. Sorry, I'm pressing the button too promptly, aren't I? You're going to be learning ahead of time when I die. Sorry. There we go. Whoa! Look at the spikes. There we go. This really is a shortcut, isn't it? Get down to the beach. It gets you down quite quickly, I think. Quite effective. And all of this, just because Lara wants to find a new interesting archaeological historical site. It's quite an adventure she's on. Yes, apparently the next... I was reading something about the next Croft game will connect the old and the new storylines. That could be interesting.
Made it. Now, where are they?
Shipwreck Beach. Some scrap. There we go. No, to be fair, we should stop accusing people of being spies on chat. You know, everyone's welcome, whether they're members of the fraternity of clandestine agencies or not. Exactly, Nolan. Everyone is welcome. One of us. Oh, I can hear them trying to start the engine down on the beach. Oh, there's a pig. Cairn Raider. Just raided a cairn. Gobble, 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 gobble. One of us. One of us. The greater good. The greater good. Ah, I spy. With my little eye. Something beginning with secret tomb nearby.
Got to find something stronger.
Ah, okay, fine. Have you seen the movie Freaks? It rings a bell, but if I have, not for a long time. I don't recall any specifics, but the name definitely rings a bell.
Sam, I'm here. Lara.
Here in my Rambo gear.
Alex will be sorry you missed out on this.
Yeah. Where is Alex?
Heading over to the Endurance to grab some tools for Reyes.
Jonah, give the hoist a try.
This has got to be our best chance, right?
We've got to try.
I'm glad you decided to join us, Lara.
What can I do to help?
Help Jonah.
I do like the sort of the grim.
We'd be able to lift him more smoothly with some kind of block and tackle.
Grungy.
You're right. I should be able to fashion one from some pulleys.
Art design in this game.
There might be someone that
it
Rick
does
can
work.
use. I'll check it out. Be
Even,
careful, Lara.
what, 9 years later? Almost 10 years later?
I'm gonna see if I can get this done.
Oh, I see. Maybe
All
actors
right.
were circus freaks.
I'll dismantle the setup
interesting.
and get the engine ready for the block and tackle.
Anything I can do?
Just stay out of the way.
Just stay out of the way.
They need a bit of cleaning.
Again, the excitement that Lara should have in approaching us. What is this? Is this a Spanish ship? An old wooden sailing ship, possibly a galleon. Just incredible.
Amazing. Portuguese.
Oh, Portuguese.
Looks
There you
to
go.
be early 18th century.
So there you go. She seems
Who the fuck up? Sounds like they got guns.
to at least acknowledge it.
Radio's been dead for hours. We're cut off, brother. What the hell are we gonna do?
God damn it! Shut up for a second. Let me think. Something's going on. You saw the smoke coming from the mountain.
But that could mean anything.
We'll go in at night.
Wait, you think that's a good idea? Maybe we should just wait here for the next.
Who knows what happened there? Anything could have happened. This island is crawling with people exploring all these weird and wonderful places. But yeah, I mean, it is quite cool that, again, it's engendered in that design, that sort of grungy. You can almost smell the moss, can't you? Smell the salty air, feel the moss under your fingernails.
There it is.
Yep. How do we get it? Do we shoot that? Nope. Nope, that did not work. Do we climb up here? Why would this help? I'm not sure. Can we get any further up? No. Oh, isn't that cool? Look at the figurehead on the ship as well down there. That's great to reveal as well. Sorry, I'm freaking Lara out here. She's like, "What are you doing? Why are you making me do this?" Mum's like, I make no apologies. Can we climb there? No. Can we jump on the anchor? No. Okay. What about if we jump over here? No. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh, did we have to see that? Oh dear. Okay, I'll wait a few seconds.
Who the fuck are they? Sounds
So-
like they got guns.
I don't know.
And it preempts the stream.
Radio's been dead for hours.
There we go.
We're cut off, brother. What the hell are we gonna do?
God damn it! Shut up for a second. Let me think.
Indeed, F. That was fairly spectacularly daft of me. As daft as can be.
There it is.
Okay, we'll do a shoot hits, maybe? Will it do anything? Oh, okay. Yes. Silly me for presuming I didn't want to shoot the thing I was trying to recover. That was just foolish of me. I missed. That's the American way. Whisper, whisper. I mean, that's the British way. I haven't seen Breakfast at Tiffany's either, I don't think. Yeah. Look at that anchor. Is Lara Croft British? Lara is, yes.
Thanks.
What's wrong?
Alex should have been back by now. It's Dr. Whitman.
Jonah, help!
I smell a plant. I smell a plant.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Are you hurt?
I couldn't see anyone.
Must have scared them off. Feel like I've run for miles.
And you've barely broken a sweat.
Must be fitter than I thought.
You could have led them straight to us, like you did back at the palace.
What?
That's not how it was, Laura. They caught me while you were getting Sam.
What the hell's this about?
They said it was the only way they'd let you and the others live. I tried to warn you.
We don't have time for this. Look, I don't know if the problem is between the two of you, and to tell you the truth, I don't much care.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Look, another word, and I swear to
Culture
God, I'll
nerd.
start smashing that expensive dentistry of yours.
Stop. If we fight amongst ourselves, then we lose.
You're right. Which is why this is not happening, okay?
I'm going after Alex. Where were the tools?
The engine room. Look, he can take care of himself, Lara.
Good. Then we'll be back soon.
Yeah, Lara's not happy. I don't know, man. I think
Lara, wait.
nefarious things are afoot.
Here.
Ah,
Take this bow.
sweet ass bow.
I've been
Nice.
saving it for you ever since I found it. It's powerful. Can shoot an arrow into almost anything.
Thank you, Jonah.
Compound bow. We have a lurker. Welcome. We're a bit mad here, but don't blink. Survivor upgrades, Hunter upgrades, Brawler upgrades. I suppose I need to really upgrade the Hunter bit. Bow expert. Sounds perfect. And now we have more stuff to put on our bow. Napalm arrows. Oh yes, please. Oh yes, please. I'll take that. Say hello to my little friend.
Lara,
The napalm
Jordan's
arrow.
beach on the other side of those cliffs. You can probably use that new bow to make your way there. Maybe on those rocks across from the dock.
Thanks for the tip, Jonas. Ooh. Hang on a second. Where's that little bow thing? No, bell thing was ringing. Is that because we now have access to... Yes! With our compound.
Damn,
Ah.
can't do that yet.
Okay, can't do that yet. We cannot do that yet. Yes, Conan Chop Chop, by the way. Very much enjoyed re-downloading the demo on Switch. Wanted to write something, didn't know how to write in English. Oh, wow, okay. Well, you're very welcome. Yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Yes. Reach the endurance rack, which is over there, isn't it? So that's...
Okay, Reyes, I'm getting close to the endurance. What do you need exactly?
Alex, we were getting worried. I'm gonna need a breaker bar and the rest of my kit. I can't fix this boat without them.
All right, I'm on it.
Lara is heading your way. You should wait for her.
Lara? No, I got this. I'm heading in. Going radio silent.
Alex, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Alex, man? Oh, shots fired. Oh, damn. I'm not sure we want to go down that road. Can we get at the... Oh, there's a seagull. Hello. Who was very confident and right up until I stepped vaguely in its direction. Okay, let's go down and get that. Get that salvage. Thought all British here. No. I'm pleased to say we have quite a range of people who are patient enough to watch me go around in circles on a computer game like this. How do I get down there? Okay, just boop. Exactly, Lara really is British, yeah. And she's definitely not called Laura.
This was used by scribes of the Chinese royal court.
Oh.
A small engraving indicates this was the possession of an imperial ambassador.
Oh. Well, there you go. And it's ended up on the table in a wrecked ship on the coast of Yamatai. Whoop. There we go. Presumably I need to head I need to head back over here again. No! Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, dead once more.
Okay, Reyes, I'm getting close to the endurance. What do you need exactly?
Alex, we were getting worried. I'm gonna need a breaker bar and the rest of my kit. I can't fix this boat without them.
All right, I'm on it.
Lara is heading your way. You should wait for her.
Lara? No, I got this. I'm heading in. Going radio silent.
Alex, what are you doing?
I did presume it would be that you would be in Germany. That said, though, the letter K doesn't always give it away. Today I spelled the word conga wrong. I spelled it with a K, conga with a K, and I thought,
So what they say?
why is it? Wait, why did I spell that wrong? And it occurred to me that it's because I'm so used to playing Donkey Konga.
Who the hell is she? I don't know.
The bongo rhythm game on GameCube.
Killed one of the Russians.
So yeah, I mean, right, exactly, yes.
Has anyone told Boris?
And yeah, for me, that's just how Konga is spelled. Donkey Konga.
He finds out his brothers are dead. Yeah. I need help!
Oh. Ah! I missed. Oh dear.
Oh shit!
Yep. Let's all do the conga. It was a very fast fall, wasn't it? Someone's in trouble. I keep on exclaiming. Reach the endurance wreck. There she is, over there. Ta-da!
That should do it. What the hell are we gonna tell the enforcers?
Ah, missed! The power of my missing is incredible.
You're going down!
Oh, yeah. Oh no! Oh, another secret tomb nearby. Okay.
Was this actually used as a headrest, or was it part of a larger statuary set? I'll research it if I ever get out of this place.
So is she actually carrying all of this back to the outside world to research? Lara Croft could be British. Historically, we Brits do have this much energy when it comes to going to foreign countries, killing people and stealing culturally important relics. Ooh. Yeah, it's interesting how recently we had some people rather bizarrely trying to make the case. Well, actually, it came out of it's in St. Paul's Cathedral in London, where recently a Nigerian artist set up shop, and it's a very European thing to do. Yes. Set up shop, and this was partly as a comment on the Benin bronzes and the so-called what was it called? Was it a punishment campaign? I don't know what the terminology was, but anyway, trade routes in and around Nigeria were being attacked. So the Brits went in and decided to sack the capital of essentially a sovereign group of people as a punishment for that. And people were sort of commenting on this. I think in was it the Express or the Telegraph? Probably the Telegraph, actually. Someone was saying, "I do wish people would talk about how in Africa they had slavery before the slave trade was a thing." I don't know if they sounded like that. I'm just guessing. And regardless of that, it's a really, first of all, it's not a new thing. There are people who get very iffy about people acknowledging the theft of the Benin bronzes and Britain's role in the transatlantic slave trade. I do wish that she wouldn't light a torch every time you held X for more than a split second.
Singed around the edges.
Yeah.
What happened to your owner? There's a name on the tag. Millie.
Ah, Millie, yes. But also, I mean, that really doesn't change anything with regards to that particular argument, or that particular issue. I mean, it's like saying, I do wish people would talk about how, you know, the Romans used to enslave other Europeans, or how, you know, the Norse enslaved other people from Northern Europe. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I can't do that now.
They didn't turn it into a massive industry and then essentially fund the modern world off the back of it, did they? Commando rifle. Everyone and anyone could be a target for me tonight. Yet, strangely, in a very good mood. Well, that's good. Always, like, just because others do it doesn't mean it has to be continued, but also it doesn't mean that everyone on the continent or on any continent where slavery previously exists is therefore, as it were, ripe for plucking. You know, you don't have to.
This was part of the research facility.
You don't have to engage in
Were
it.
they sent here to investigate
if
the
it's
storms?
If your argument is that it's wrong and they were doing it and it was wrong, you know. Anyway, these are well rehearsed.
The power's still on. How is that possible?
Conversations and arguments. I'm not going to get involved in a hashtag rant. I am, if you'll just excuse me for a moment, I am just going to pop to the little boy's room. I've had too much tea and coffee this evening. I'll be back in a second. And I shall mute the mic. Mute. Whataboutery is the go-to for people who don't have a proper argument. Oh, that without a doubt. Actually, speaking of chair stream, have we had a chili tonight? I don't think we have actually. I can do a chili. There you go. What was it? On that topic of whataboutery, I am a touch annoyed by the just now those people who have been who for years now turn up on Arcade Suit videos and say things like, "Oh, you cultural Marxist," this kind of thing, and yet just now they're making excuses for Mr. Putin.
Got to to be a way across this water.
Yeah, they'll claim that that anthropologists and archaeologists are involved in trying to subvert the Western way of life, and also be extremely proud of things like the Kindertransport. But just now they're making excuses as to why it is that Russia is doing what it's doing, and clutching their pearls at the prospect of people coming to Britain. It's almost like these people are total hypocrites. But anyway, and they don't actually love their anyone, let alone their country. Is that what you're hoping for? Paramedic stream. Ah, interesting. Now then, what can we do about this? Yeah, I'm quite alarmed by that actually. People, but it's because the game has been played so well online. People genuinely think that that Russia is aligned with, for example, Republican values. Weird. I'm sure that those Republicans, though, wouldn't be too happy if, say, they were an oil tycoon and Mr. Putin turned up with a little squad of people to negotiate the means by which their wealth will be transferred to one of his buddies. Is there a way to, if I sort of... No, it doesn't seem to move us over there, does it? Or do I have to... Right, okay. That would change their tune fast, wouldn't it? Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Oh no! Ah! Rats. Rats. Yep, that's me dead.
Got to be a way across this water.
There has got to be a way across this water, Lara. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I just wish I could remember how. So we burn this. This will loosen. This will free the raft, presumably to float in different directions. Now, oh no, I know. I think I know. So if I shotgun blast that, I think I can pull the raft in this direction. There we go. That is the way. This is the way. Let's pull again, shall we? Exactly. Find your way across the water, appropriate all manner of goods and wealth for the BM. Right, so now... There we go. Hooray! I love how in computer games and in Hollywood, etc., you actually see electricity in water arcing like this. It's my favourite example of that sort of skirting of the cartoonishness of the depiction of electricity is in Home Alone 2, where Marv gets electrocuted in the basement and you see his skeleton briefly, even though it's a a live action movie. Can we turn anything off here? what was the value of making it over here, I wonder? Huh. Huh. Can we... Yes, many cultures were like that, and the thing is, I feel as though Britain is a bit of a scapegoat for a lot of this stuff, as has been pointed out. It was a broader European tradition to have a cabinet of curiosities and to nick things during your grand tour. If you were, aha. You know what? I didn't even plan that. I just did it. Just do it. But Britain is a very convenient shorthand, isn't it? Especially the British Museum, which I think is a shame. There are certain people on who are on manoeuvres, on campaign, as it were, to change the British Museum in ways which, at the moment, it can't do.
Artifacts from an ancient tomb. What were they looking for?
Yeah. It requires a change of law to achieve these things. But instead of campaigning with lawmakers, it's much easier just to snipe at the British Museum on Twitter. I don't think it's going to get what you want to achieve. But then again, maybe what they want to achieve is Twitter notoriety and a following. Because the only thing better than a successful campaign is a campaign that never ends when you are known for a particular opinion. Sorry, my cynical mask is slipping there. Let me just So yeah, the BM could and should and can change. Strange how we've become an insular nation while viewing the long dead empire through wisdom. True, this is true. There is a tendency to do that. This isn't watching Bremen. Yeah, indeed. But I feel as though, excuse me, I feel as though we need to acknowledge that most people who work at the British Museum actually are good people. And it's a little bit like Disney in that sense. You know, Disney has corporate and Disney has creative. And the creative people at Disney tend to be lovely. The corporate people at Disney tend to be somewhat evil. So I don't think it's the museum curators, for example, who are getting the British Museum to experiment with NFTs, this kind of thing, you know. And also, we need to remember that the people who work there, for the most part, are genuinely interested in playing their part in curating and looking after, you know, well, curating and looking after the same thing, but, you know, genuinely caring for the objects and artifacts in their care. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, asking the world to stop calling everything Stonehenge or Pompeii. It's never going to happen. But it would be nice to just give the BM a little bit of a break sometimes. Because also as well, I hate to say this, but also as well, I feel as though it can sometimes be shorthand for, don't blame me as a British person. You know, I agree. You know, ooh, bad empire. You know, it's a little bit like, you know, going to Northern Ireland and being very, very eager, for example, to make it clear that you're not English, as I have done in the past. a few times. Bummer of an acronym. Should tidy up tomorrow. Have you got people who have been frozen to death in ash and preserved in the filth? I don't know, can we jump that? I'm not sure we can jump that. Okay, let's give it a go. We can jump that, okay. That's a relief. Possibly a spider or two. Been sort of preserved in the detritus of your Pompeian flat. I'm going round in circles. Eh? Eh? Oh. What have I missed? What have I missed? The other thing as well to bear in mind is that people, all of us, Museum of Modern Art has the best MoMA. MoMA. Momo. Is we all have astonishing capacity to hold very complex cognitive dissonance in our minds, don't we? And I think something like the British Museum is a brilliant way of distilling down subject. So it's not, so a good example, it being St. David's Day, is how, no, we've been here. We've done this. Brilliant example, St. David's Day, would be, there are some people in Wales who rush to say, oh yes, we know exactly what it's like to live under the tyranny of an oppressive force. The things that the English have done to us and all this sort of stuff. And to a certain extent that's true. Certainly medieval Wales and later on the way that people would I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, you could be tried in a language that you didn't speak. Seeing as the legal system was in English, and in Wales you could have native Welsh speakers not having a clue what on earth was going on in their own trial. That is an injustice, this is true. But then some of those very self-same people will absolutely adore the movie Zulu, because it has that Men of Harlech, da 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 scene where at Rorke's Drift an extraordinary act of colonialism was undertaken, and the a power imbalance in battle. So it's again, it's cognitive dissonance. Isn't that interesting? I see. Yeah. So this whole thing was a diversion, right? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I thought there was another way out of that. We're living under that tyranny now with the Tories. Well, yeah, but and a lot of what the Tories are doing, wanting to, for example, halt. I mean, this was really annoying as well. A couple of days ago, you had an MP, Tory MP, saying, "I can't believe it. In Russia, legitimate protest can be met with being arrested." I'm like, what? What? Look at what your own Home Secretary is trying to do. Anyway. Yeah, so the BM can be a very good shorthand of just sort of sorting that out and making it clear that you are on the side of different conversation, a new conversation with regards to this sort of material. So I don't necessarily begrudge people that sort of stuff, because if you look too closely at almost any form of pride, there's going to be a counterpoint to be made, isn't there? But it would just be interesting to look at another museum every now and then, Exactly what the toys are trying to... Precisely, it's exactly what the toys are trying to introduce here. You know, if someone... If some local...
The Sun Queen grows old. Soon she will choose her successor. I fear it will be me. I am now her favorite.
Oh dear.
She dotes on me, calls me her precious first daughter. Like a doll, she always keeps me close to her, brushing my hair, dressing me in her favorite clothes. It unsettles me beyond words, but more disturbing, she constantly gazes upon my features as if she's looking at her own reflection.
That is quite unnerving, isn't it? Aren't you all locals over there? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, Nolan, but certainly from region to region there can be quite strong rivalries.
The Endurance. They're tearing it apart.
They are. So this is a good explanation as to why and how all of this stuff keeps on turning up on the island, and you know, all of the new bottles and food stuffs, etc. It's looted from these ships that turn up on the coast. So okay, skill points. Pistol expert. Oh dear. She just gets more and more brutal, doesn't she, as this game continues. It's I don't know if she's going to enjoy any of these new moves. Whee! There we go. It's funny that when you play, she is going to have PTSD, complex PTSD, I suspect. Well, and also actually that is something that they do sort of touch on in the Rise of the Tomb Raider. She definitely is having trouble letting go of. Oh, what's happening there with the camera? I didn't like that. It's like there's an earthquake. Letting go of the need for violence. It sort of speaks to almost the addiction that she ends up having for adventure, I suppose. Meanwhile, another Toy Monster goes on Twitter and says, yes, Ukrainians wanting a UK visa would be welcome to come here and pick fruit to get a fast track visa. Yeah. Oh, gun emplacement. It's banana peeled as well, the barrel has. Poke harder, Nolan. You can do better than that. Now, we did say we don't bite. But I suppose if you want to invite some gentle jibing, then that is your prerogative.
This is a waste of time. How many
Ugh. Grim.
What the hell are they using them for? It doesn't matter. They put in the orders, we fill them, no questions asked. But we only
Oh, total miss. Total miss again. Finally.
Keep it steady, we're bringing it up. What do you think's going on up at the palace? Smoke right
I do like that there are these people who are clearly... Stop missing. There are these people who are stationed at different parts of the island, out of easy communication range, just sort of harvesting goods for the rest of the community higher up. You know, that's quite cool, isn't it?
We keep salvaging all this useless shit.
Yes, that's what we want. Oh wow, that guy got an actual sword. I want an actual sword. He killed me with his sword. Oh wow, that's a Serenity quote, isn't it? He killed me with his sword, Mal. How weird is that? Meshed. There we go. Oh, that's what happened. All these people sort of abseiled in from above. Naturally. Ah, dynamite.
Doesn't matter, just get down here and take her out.
Ah! Ah! So that's one. And then yeah, there you go. 2 deaths in a row. You're just about to type that exact quote. Yeah. Funny how sometimes you can just remember something, can't you? Oh! Right. Coin. What? Oh, come on. Stop with the missing. Shotgun time. Ah! No. Not again. Ah, typical. Just typical. Headshot. Missed. Missed again. I'm so good at the missing. Again. You and your Molotovs. I'm just going to have to stop just relying on my bow and arrow, aren't I? I do prefer to use the bow and arrow, but clearly... Oh, come on! That was pathetic missing. Especially when they're chucking dynamite at me. I know. Stop giving warning shots. That's what it is. I'm not missing. I'm just being far too gentlemanly in my. Oh no, not one of these guys. Right, I'm not going to muck about with this one. There we go. There we go. Speaking of Molotovs, that was an unnerving bit of news, wasn't it, the other day, where citizens in the Ukraine were in Ukraine were being encouraged to make Molotovs and throw them on convoys as they pass. It's led to a rather weird and I think quite revealing narrative and series of questions on online where people are sort of, you know, one person was a British historian who was asking on Twitter, you know, would you fight for your country? Would you take up arms? As though this was a you know, a cosplay hypothetical. I found that really quite grim, actually. But it does tell you an awful lot about how, in this country, we view war, especially the Second World War. So it's pointed out elsewhere that actually we have a sort of luxury when it comes to that stuff, because in the modern era, we've never been invaded. And we actually haven't done any land invasions for a long time. So there's no cultural memory. There's no sense of people can literally stomp across your border one day. And you know, despite all of the panic about Sharia law, etc., that was in the right-wing newspapers over the past decade, it's just not happened. It hasn't happened. I'm not saying it never can happen, but it's a hypothetical for us. It is a total hypothetical. And I just found it really ugly. This guy was going, hey, would you defend your country? The answer is yes, of course I'd defend my fucking country, but ultimately, I'm not the one who's being asked to make Molotov cocktails at the moment. Stop playing at this. Stop, as I say, cosplaying nationalistic defence. Stop fantasising about it, for crying out loud. It's serious stuff, he says while shooting people in a computer game. They're very good at throwing that dynamite, aren't they? There was an expert on BBC earlier today who actually uttered the line, "I am a historian, I watch the History Channel." Oh, wow. That's... yeah, the satirically named History Channel is what Mr. Brockwing calls it.
What's that going out there?
Question: how would the Ukrainian answer this question 3 weeks ago, or better say 10 years ago? It's just not easy to imagine. It's not, is it? And it's not something that we should be asking as a Twitter poll. You know? I don't know. I found it very ugly. I didn't go so far as to actually tag the guy and call him out, but I did screen grab the poll and, you know, comment on it on my own feed. It's not. That's very true when it's something not in the current generation's memory. Precisely.
Who's shooting? Take cover.
Now, to be fair, for some people, a good joke clipped by Urge. Now, to be fair, that's not to say that some people just about within living memory had a fear of a potential invasion. Obviously, in the early 1940 in particular, 41, there was talk of a land invasion. But the point is, it didn't happen. We didn't experience it. Whereas a lot of countries in Europe, before and since the Second World War, for them it's been a daily thing. Not least, of course. You know, the fact that, for example, even in Berlin, there are still people who have subtle cultural differences based on what side of the wall they were on. You know, yeah. That's why I had to stop listening to him. Exactly, yeah. I'm a historian. I watch the History Channel. Like, the channel that's all about aliens and well, aliens and the Second World War, basically. That's, you know, I mean, yesterday the Yesterday channel is not much better. What was once called UK TV History. But as I've talked about in previous streams, and I do hope I'm not putting people off watching the stream by talking about this stuff. Talked about in previous streams. If you're going to reference things like the Second World War, do it accurately. The way it was deployed in this country, for example, in recent years, surrounding the infamous B-word campaign, was anachronistic at best, if not nostalgic and downright false. You know, respect people who went through these things. Don't use them as props. As I say, don't fantasize about, oh yes, oh, you know, what would I have done? What will I do? Yeah, I do like Forged in Fire, but history is about 2 seconds of the show. Is the History Channel, is that the one that has the Ultimate Warrior thing, where they sort of, you know, get a computer modelled samurai to fight a computer modelled Viking? Is that on the History Channel?
Alex, what kind of trouble have you gotten yourself into?
More than usual, I suspect. More than usual. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. This is the problem with 24-hour news channels. To fill the time, they have to ask these stupid questions. These questions are not something people could accurately answer until their response is necessary for their survival. And then it's going to be the fight or flight response with little actual thought involved. Yeah, I think there was something along those lines where they would sort of, yeah, what if, you know, a pirate from the 18th century met a crusader in battle or something, that kind of thing. Hooray! Another collectible.
The date reads May J6, which is 1873. One side is worn down, as if it was rubbed repeatedly. Maybe this was a soldier's good luck coin.
I can believe that. That's fantasy, not history. It is fantasy, not history. Although it's an interesting hypothetical, isn't it? It's an interesting. It's a way of. I don't mind that. I think it's a way of showing things about different people. It's entertainment, but you know, technical capabilities that people might not know about from different cultures and societies and warriors. So it's, yeah, you know, I can buy that.
Right. Something seriously fucked up is going on here. It's a natural phenomenon that causes the weather to go apeshit. Military research base, some kind of sun queen, and a crazy cult. I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say this is a big put-on. TV cameras hidden in the trees. I mean, you know, I gotta admit, it's scaring the shit out of me. I keep cracking jokes to cover it up.
Yeah.
Reyes looks ready to kick my ass. I think I need to do something useful before I completely lose it. I wish I could be more like Lara. She She blows me away.
You and half the island,
Not only
mate.
is she brilliant, but she's also an amazing ass kicker. Now, if she didn't notice me before, she sure as hell won't now. But maybe I can still do something to get her attention.
The answer is mongoose, in case you were wondering. Well, actually, that's also one of my favourite things about, you know, for example, the first Avengers movie that was filled with sort of nerdy what ifs, wasn't it? You know, what if Hulk fought Thor, for example, or what if you know, Iron Man had to fight Captain America. That was quite a clever aspect of that film. And then you've got the one of my favourite sort of zombie TV shows, Z Nation, where often they would have whole episodes of what if a zombie was Amish? You know, what if? Oh no! What would the Amish do during a zombie apocalypse? Or what if zombies were hanging around in a nuclear power plant? Or what if? You know, think of the scenario, and it's almost like they were just playing with these sort of pub conversations, you know, sort of thing you might come up with over a pint with your friends. You know? I really should watch this Ricky Gervais show. Yeah. Baby monkey riding backwards on a pig. Baby monkey. When I hear Avengers, I think of the 1960s show, Diana Rigg. Yeah. And that's why had to call it Avengers Assemble in the UK.
God damn this unstable ship. You two, go restack that cargo for transport after you finish with that.
Oh no. There's a massive dude. What? How did you see me? How did you see me? I don't understand. Dwi ddim yn gwybod. Ah! Ah!
Your weapons are useless.
Oh no. He's a very big man.
Come here, little rat. I want to kill you.
I'm sure you do. Ah! Hamster's on a piano eating popcorn on a piano.
You're the one who killed Vladimir.
He is big. Who's Vladimir? Was that Vladimir? Just there.
You shot me.
I did shoot you.
No! Keep shooting.
What was that? Pretty sure he said keep shooting. If you insist. Oh. Oh no! He keeps getting more bloodied as well. He likes to tell you the obvious. Yeah, exactly. We are fighting on a wrecked ship.
What's happening? Now I'm gonna kill you!
Oh no! Oh wow!
I'm gonna crush you!
Ow! Oh no! Did I just die? No! 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 Need to be careful. Need to be more careful.
Stop moving!
And there we go. So much blood. Goes with 3 shots into an NPC's face and he responds, "Ah, you shot me!" Yeah. This is what we need to pull open some of the things I haven't been able to pull open on the beach, for example. Can't imagine being shot in the face at short range with a shotgun and surviving that, let alone multiple times. Let alone going, "Oh, you shot me!" Whoa! honking piece of metal. Saltwater air vent. See, look, there's detritus in here already. Clearly the detritus crew have got here and I've just filled it with beer cans and bottles. It's what they do on the island. They just go around depositing bottles and cans and other artifacts. It's also funny how this is a small but actually quite large ship. And look at the size of that port, of that bulkhead door. I mean, it's a bit oversized, really, and yet it's also quite a small ship.
So much has happened.
Missed. Oh, I interrupted their conversation rather foolishly. I don't think I deserved the point there for the killer headshot. That was, yeah. I would assume that you wouldn't just pause and tell the person responsible that you're surprised either. This is true. Just go. You shot me! That was a nice little hand flick, wasn't it, when she flicking the water off.
Alex! Are you in here?
Nice little touch.
I'm down here. Come on. Ah! God damn it! Ow! Fuck!
Oh, hello.
Alex!
Ow.
Lara! What are you doing here?
What's going on? Are you alright?
Nothing for it. We've got to put him out of his misery.
Doesn't look good.
No! Damn it, the door's blocked. Just hold on. I'm going to
The
get you
residents
out
of
there.
Vine Street passing through.
Just hurry.
It was very polite to give him 3 warning shots. That's true, yeah. 3 warning shots to the body. Okay. We need to do something about that thing over there. What have we got?
Lara, the hook's on a track. Use it to move the wires blocking the door.
Oh, okay. How can we... Oh, we can pull it with the bow. We can pull it with the bow. Ouch! Stop electrocuting yourself, Lara. Yeah.
Damn it.
There we go.
The track's blocked. If I could get up there somehow, I might be able to clear it.
How will I get up there? No, water and electricity never mix. Or, rather, they do mix a little too well. So now what? Now, how do we... Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Huh. How can I get it to go just to there? To get up there. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. We've got to pull it round, haven't we? Round the track. Have we? How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we do that? Do we push it? No. It's very Aliens, isn't it, in here with the rotating siren lights as well. Get away from her, you! Ouch!
Ceiling. There should be an access hatch to the crawl space.
Yeah, there is. Can we move? No, we can't move. Put a round ladder as offset to a match up. Yeah, well, it will, but I'm not quite sure how to get it to... There's no latch point. So that's our latch there. And I guess I can... No, that does not work. Oh. So weird knowing that I've done this puzzle before. And yet being slightly stumped by it. Going to pull it forward. I need you to come this way along the track. Can I jump? Oh, okay. I can just jump on the ladder and do that. Well, better late than never, I suppose. Better late than never. There we go. There we go.
We need a way up there.
Lara, I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. I don't know what I was thinking. Coming out here.
You were thinking you could impress Lara, but...
Oh, God.
Okay, got it.
Right.
Good. Yeah. So sleepy.
Alex! Oh, God. I've got to get in there. Alex! I'll have you out of there soon. All right. Now to clear the way.
So now, I'm going to slide all the way over. And I guess, yeah, bring it back to here. Oh, that's a very convenient hookup, isn't it? There we go.
Oh, Alex. You got the tools.
Finally. I impressed you.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it looks like my dance career is over.
Wow, good job.
You'll kill us.
I'm not gonna make it out of here, Lara. Take the tools.
Not without you.
How often does a guy like me get to be a hero? Nowhere to run! The others are counting on us. Go!
Oh,
now.
Yeah. ESC, escape, and but he can't go anywhere. Okay, gotta try and escape. Ascend, yep. Oh, cool, the rope ascender. Woo! Toasty. At the back says delete. Yes, he had he has a molecule tattoo on his neck. I think it's in the character model in the Art of Survival book, actually.
I can't let anyone else die.
Well, Lara, that's it's not a great character motivation. Sort of the Batman problem, isn't it? I'm going to do this so no one else has to suffer. Like, well, it's a very high, it's a high standard you're setting for yourself. No one else will ever have to suffer what I suffered. In Gotham, it's bound to happen, I think. I'm gonna go away and train. Train for the better part of 2 decades. And in the meantime, no one will ever suffer. Oh dear. You should talk. How do you mean? Because of my vigilante alter ego. Why did they let me drop down here, I wonder? I am curious. Okay, let's hear what she has to say. Yeah, to high standard. Well, this is true. Yes, you're right. I am. Yeah, I do have a bit of a blind spot for. What you mean? I can't do? I should be able to do everything at all times. And even if I'm poorly or rightfully distressed at the events of the day, but it is caffeine molecule isn't clear enough to be sure. Interesting. So you kind of like just put the coffee here, just put the coffee. Please troll yourself in the next 5 minutes. As I pretty sure I've said before, my ability to self troll is all too real.
Has at last yielded new information concerning the weather patterns gripping this island. The tomb of an important general dating from the Kamakura period was discovered in our coastal dig site. This discovery is the missing piece of the puzzle.
It will allow us
to finally gain control of the storms.
And hopefully escape the island.
Ancient ruins in the old base. Control over the storms. I need answers.
Was that her meant to be talking there? She sort of... She did a bit of a goldfish. But also, it must be an internal monologue. Okie dokie. I think our way out is back here. Oh. It's not back here, but...
base has been attacked by
unknown assailants.
We suspect the Americans have arrived and are attempting to sabotage our operations. Communications have been disrupted across the island, and we've sustained heavy losses. Many of our soldiers have simply disappeared.
Oh, it's the Oni.
All remaining personnel are proceeding to the ancient monastery to ensure control of the weather phenomenon. We expect to meet heavy resistance en route. Request reinforcements as soon as possible.
So So is this a German scientist working with the Japanese on the island, or is this a separate military incursion? Because that sounds like a German scientist, though. There we go. Now, is this how we... Aha! You see? You see? I do like it. I like the sort of the Metroidvania elements. You know, you get teased with things you cannot yet do, and then you get the means to do those things or to access new areas, and it's a solid gameplay structure, isn't it? Gameplay loop. Oh, I was just about to jump over the barbed wire. But that's why this post is here. Isn't it? Or not? Eh? Eh? Ah. That's why that post is here. Yay. Oh. Oh, I thought we nearly crashed there. That was quite a graphical stutter. I'm not going to comment on that, Nolan. I'm not going to try and get you to head over. There we go. This is the way we do it. I mean, that's going to cause quite a lot of rope burn, isn't it? On your thighs, on your knees.
Yeah, maybe the perfect place for some escaped prisoners to hide out. If they went there, there probably are dead.
So grim. How much momentum up from that up that rope from one kick? Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying the new emotes, though, Nolan. I installed them yesterday. And here we are, back on the island. Back on the beach, rather. We never left the island because you can never leave. It's funny to think you wanted to scream. How am I there? One kick! Ah!
When we heard the explosion, we thought.
Back nuts with those thighs.
Alex. He was still on the ship.
Seems anyone caught with you has a pretty low survival rate.
Better keep your distance, then.
Let's just eat, okay? Those bastards went quiet, but it doesn't mean they're gonna stay that way. If I'm going to die in this place, I'm not gonna do it hungry.
Makes me think of GoldenEye and Famke Jensen. Is it Famke Jensen?
Save a man's stomach, save his soul.
Crushing a man to death with her thighs.
Finally, a little positivity. Once Reyes finishes the boat, we'll be back to civilization in no time. And what a tale we'll have to tell.
A tale?
I hope I never hear Himiko's name again.
We can take the boat out at high tide.
No, we can't.
No, we
Don't start
can't.
that bullshit again, Lara.
Lara isn't the only one who thinks we're trapped, Reyes. Matthias may be insane, but he was certain about it. I saw it in his eyes.
He thinks resurrecting Himiko is the key to getting off this island.
God, it sounds crazy. This whole place is crazy. These storms aren't natural. We have to face that.
She's right. When that storm hit the Endurance, I felt it. Something dark, something alive. This place is cursed.
Where are you going?
This place
There are
is
ruins beneath
cursed.
that old base in the cliffs. Something in there led them to believe they could control the storms. I've got to find out what they discovered.
Once we're ready to leave, we're leaving.
No.
Whether you're back
It's
or
a
not.
problematic travel company.
I won't leave without you.
Okay. Well, folks, I think I shall leave it there for this evening. It's midnight here, and I think we're about to get into a whole extra part. I thought we were about to head upriver, but there's an extra section before then. Incidentally, though, look at that beached warship.
One more time.
Just one more. Just one more time. Cutscene was giving you motion sickness. Oh dear. It's interesting actually. In that sense, I've got close to that a couple of times while playing, and I think it's something to do with the fact that these are. If you look at the textures there, for example, on the ivy leaves, etc., these are improved in terms of the sharpness of the textures and the graphics, but actually the graphical quality of the polygon count, I suppose is what I'm getting at, has not necessarily gone up. They've just sort of improved, apart from obviously for our main characters, they've improved the sharpness, but not the detail. And so it's led me to be a little bit ooh a couple of times while playing. But yeah, look at that ship. I'm not even sure if that's a remotely realistic looking ship. Like that gun turret for a start. But yeah, I love the scale, the implied scale of this game. And yet actually these areas are relatively small when it comes to the... Oh, classic didn't work for some reason. Interesting. Relatively small in terms of the actual explorable area. And they've been doing this all the way through. The opening shot where you see the beach having emerged from the cave is relatively... So it's just a narrow path, really. Oh, there's a cooldown. Ah, there you go. But the use of those vistas is very powerful, and I think it's something that they managed to really build on in the second game, in the Rise of the Tomb Raider, when they give you actually all of this kind of in terms of they show you a space, but then they let you explore an awful lot of that space. So yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Almost as much as I like...
Do a barrel roll!
Oh, there you go. Chile. That works. Oh, where? Chile. There you go. As I say, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been fun. Welcome to our new follower. And hopefully anyone else who's been watching has enjoyed this evening's stream. I'll see you guys probably on Thursday. I'm not quite sure what I'll be streaming on Thursday. I may go back to Conan Chop Chop. I guess we'll see. You're very welcome, Nolan. Good night, everyone. I'm going to rest my wrist as well, actually. And I'll see you next time I see you. I may even see people on the Discord. KDC. I could play KDC, couldn't I? I could do. I could do indeed. Yes. Right. Good night, everyone. Take care. It has been fun.